Good morning fam, good afternoon, good evening. We will start shortly, but before that, let's have some fun. Let's get those energies up. Let's fucking crush today as well, fam. Alright. Let me see what we have here. First of all, I want to say just welcome to everybody that's just joined in. Thank you for being on time. And let me see, Mr. Adams, Peter, Zakaria, Tyler, Gavin, Redemptor, Ronak, Yusuf, HPY, Yankov, Coach Johnny, New Trading, Batman, Omar, Chris, Aziz, Yasin, my friend, how you doing? Ben, Vase, Alan, how you doing, Miha? Adil, Fish, Noden, Giovanni, David. Welcome everybody, welcome. Let's fucking crush today as well. Yesterday was a very nice day. Very nice day overall. Crushed gold. Took that beautiful trade on New York, on London. Look at that. That was the Asia session. Yes, that was the Asia trade. The London trade, which ended up closing around 1.5 R or something. And the New York trade, which ended up closing around 0.8 R or something. So overall, very good day, I would say. We crushed yesterday, and can't forget that gold is still ranging overall, so still in this area, hasn't really left. Yes, it did drop a little bit, and interesting enough, if you mark out the swing level from this bottom to this high, it did bounce from this high volume node that we have here. Boom, look at that high volume node. Perfect bounce. So let me check the poll. %65 bullish, 28% bearish, and 7% range. Let's see. I'm leaning into more bullish slash range, but let's see. Because this could be either the RMD to the upside or RBRD to the downside. Let's see. Do you know Toshi Gogo? Yeah, of course I do. I've met him in person once. He's a badass driver. So let's start with the higher time frame as always. Goldie, you do have that new daily supply, you could kind of say, with that daily closure. Most likely 12-hour supply as well. Yes, look at that. So I'm gonna mark out that 12-hour supply. you go, the 12-hour supply, because that's the first supply that has got created after we started having this push up yet, and that could be the first sign that potentially could pull back towards this daily demand, but it is still in that 12-hour demand, so cannot neglect that. So it could play out both ways. So I'm not saying we're gonna drop from here instantly or we're gonna go to the moon from here. I'm just saying, I'm speculating the supply and demand perspective, and we are still in that tight range. That's why I said still in a range phase here. But whenever you see new supply or demand getting created after like a quote-unquote breakout, I wouldn't call this like a crazy breakout, but could be the first potential sign as a continuation to the downside. And I'm gonna mark out the key levels for today. Sunday open still remains there, because that's gonna be important, because if it does close below and continue to downside, that will flip the weekly candle bearish, and I think that's gonna have a way better chance for a downside continuation towards this daily demand down here, which is around 45.40 ish, 45.41. So again, this daily demand, as you can see, from 20th of August. Anyways, coming back to the key levels, I'm still interested in the current weekly level. So if you don't know where to draw your volume profile on the current weekly level, use our session map indicator that is free. You can add it to your chart. It also shows the sessions. So you take your fixed range volume profile, you draw it across the weekly open till today's open, so you're gonna get the current weekly level. As you can see, I've marked up the current weekly point of control, current weekly value or low, and that is basically it for the current weekly level. And I have marked up the previous daily level as well, as you can see, from basically Wednesday's open till today's open. Why did I mark that? Because if it drops here and tries to go for that gap fill on spot chart, which we do have a gap, not on the futures though, I'm watching that previous day point of control right down here, right? And you can see the previous day value or high also kind of aligns with the current weekly point of control, so we know there's gonna be a potential resistance at the top there. Okay, now let's go to the 15-minute time frame. This is where I'm gonna be interested, because if I'm going to take a short here, I really want to see, first of all, closure again below current week value low, especially a 4-hour. That's definitely what I want to see, and then below Sunday open. And of course, if it goes below previous day point of control, we could see that continuation to the downside. But it could also come down, fill the gap, tap into the previous day point of control, and reverses from there. So any of this scenario can play out. That's why I think today patience could save us from taking some random trades again as well. Let me check this range. It's been holding so far from that point of control, nothing major. Let me check the swing from the whole move. Almost tapped into the swing POC. So yeah, I'm still interested in the current weekly point of control. If it goes higher, 46.37, so it could either rejects from there, reverse, and closing above can lead into a continuation to the upside most likely. Current week value low at 46.16.2, Sunday open 46.09.6, and previous day point of control at 45.94.1. So drop a 1 in the chat if that made sense. Yep, on the future, on the CFD, but on the futures, yes, I did mention that. Have you met Tsuchiya-san? Not yet, bro. Not yet. Like, I've seen him, like, at one of the events that I was. He was there, but never, like, ended up having a talk with him or a picture or something. Awesome, awesome. So don't forget to also to smash that like button, fam. We've reached 52 likes. We can definitely reach 100 likes in the next 5 minutes. Kumar, welcome to the stream. So let's get those likes up, fam. Smash that thumbs up. And let's crush today as well. So we are super close to hitting 5.2k as well. And definitely the goal is to hit 5.3k for today. So smash that subscribe button as well. And turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out when we go live, because all the streams are scheduled beforehand. Nice, 74 likes. 26 more to reach 100. We have almost 290 of you guys here. Can we see your face? Sure, maybe later on. I don't have a cam right now. I need to buy a cam. Nice, look at that, 89 likes. What's up, Hatecast? Great to see you back. I like the way you talk and relate with us here. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Let's make money today. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. This week has been quite well so far. Not gonna lie, has been very, very nice. These are the trades I took so far this week. I think around 7 trades or something. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trades. Yes. So this was the trade on Asia session on Monday, and this was amazing, man. That was a fast trade. And then another trade here which took a little bit of time but ended up playing out. This was around New York session. Moved on to Tuesday. This was a loss here on London. Then made it all back in New York. Liz, welcome back to the stream. And then this was the trade from yesterday, basically on Asia session. Played out quite nice. And London trade took some profit around 1 hour, 2 hour, and then closed all of it around this pullback here, which if you would have held it would have been a full TP anyways. And then we took this reversal here on New York, ended up taking some profit and trailing the stop loss because there was a good chance it could have dropped, and I think I made a good decision of trailing my stop loss, because if not, just would have been a break even anyway. So overall, very, very good week so far in green. And as it's ranging, as gold is ranging basically the whole week, I'm going more for compounding effect. So maybe 1 hour here, 2 hour here, 0.5 hour here. I don't want to go for the home runs since we are in a range, because that's not gonna really happen, you know. So no need to be greedy. That's my approach for this week. No need to be greedy until we're breaking out of the range. When we break out of the range, then yeah, maybe you could go for a bigger risk to reward. For now, I don't see a point of doing that. Yesterday before you came online, I launched Shao and I made lots of loss on my prop firm account. Before I start doing the live, you launched. I mean, if you longed here, that was good. But if you longed here, not good. That's why we always preach patience. How many times we've been waiting for almost 2 hours and no trade. Sometimes no trade. Sometimes there's a nice trade after, I don't know, 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And then we take the trade, boom. Just like Monday. Monday we waited for so long, for almost more than 2 hours. Then the setup formed. I'm like, guys, I'm taking action now. Boom. Not even a 15-minute trade. No drawdown. Straight to TP. So patience is going to be the key for now. So the approach is going to be the same today. You're looking shorts from 46.62. 46.62, so at the top? Oh, you mean on the futures, maybe 46.62. So basically below that low, below Sunday open. Yeah, I agree with you. That's why I said could be short from here or a long from here, depending on the 4-hour closure. I don't know if I want to take some action before the 4-hour closure, because we have many key levels here, so literally before the 4-hour closure could go anyway. I'm trying to learn more patience from you. That's awesome, my friend. I learned how to take partials from a trade. Nice. I rarely take partials like on all of my trades, but when it makes sense, when it's ranging like this, ranging market, then it makes sense to get some profit, small or big, just book some profit so you're at least ahead of the market. What's your opinion on the order flow on TradingView? It works, but it's not accurate because it's not based on the actual data itself. Teresa Joseph, welcome to the stream. So it's not as accurate as a real order flow platform, you know. So it could be good if you want to learn how to use it, how to read the footprint, but it's not as accurate. Do you trade Nasdaq? Sometimes. Lately been more focused on gold because Nasdaq price action has been quite ugly before this breakout. I mean, what the hell is this? But indices, I trade more Dow Jones, so US 30. But I haven't traded it that much lately. Been trying to shift my focus to less pairs. So I mainly trade gold, Nasdaq, US 30, sometimes silver. I like silver too. That's a nice flip, by the way. That's a very nice flip, bro. Oh, seller stepping in too, getting trapped. Oh, are you teasing me, gold? Are you teasing me, Mr. Gold? Are you teasing me to look for something like this? Why are you teasing me? Why are you teasing me? We could potentially have a trade before the 4-hour closure, guys. Like, I might get this one. Not gonna lie. I might give it a shot. Damn, don't go without me, bro. Why are you going without me? No bottom wick as well. Trade of it. Come on. Okay, there we go. Awesome, huh? Yeah, I wanted to enter here on this long here. Guys, if you're new here, when I'm in a trade, I put it here. This one just a demonstration right now. I'm not in yet. I wanted to get in initially, but I don't like how immediately, like, literally pushed up. Feels like he could wants to trap. And we still have another 8 minutes for this 15-minute candle closure. Let's see. If this one ends up dropping here, making the bottom wick towards this buyer and then flip bullish, maybe I'll get interested. But I like it. Sellers at the bottom here. It's calling my name. It is calling my name for a quick scalp. The only problem we could face is this aggressive sellers at the top. So either I can also wait for a 15-minute closure. Let me put this one because I know already I can smell some emotional people. We can also wait for a 15-minute closure. So it could turn into something like this. It is calling my name. Yeah, a lot of buyers are stepping in now. Interesting. This could be an interesting 15-minute entry. And also I think I will wait for that 15-minute because it will also be a 30-minute closure. So if this one decides to flip in the next 6 minutes, at least we won't get trapped in that early buyers. And this one closing like this, the next 15-minute candle opens up, make your bottom wick to this trap seller and then flip bullish. That's what I like. So patience, guys, patience. You have to pay for it, of course. Orderflow is not free. If you hear from somebody says Orderflow is free or my platform is free, be careful. But bookmap on Tradeovate? Tradeovate doesn't have bookmap, bro. If you want a bookmap, you'd need to have a actual like Orderflow. Not that this is actually Orderflow platform, but it's more like a broker that has access to the Orderflow rather than an actual Orderflow platform, something like deepcharts or bookmap or I don't know, exochart, something like that. How much? Do a research, bro. There's many of them out there. I love to do scalping your key levels. They're always correct, seems like. That's awesome, yeah. Yeah, because these are not like random lines. These are based on the volume, you know. Okay, I don't think we're gonna wait for a 15-minute closure. I think we're gonna straight up push from here. Have you tried deep charts? Not yet. That is my plan for the upcoming months, maybe in the future. I'm not in a rush to use deep chart. Do you live in Japan? Yeah, currently I live in Japan. Let's go, fam. 5,200 subs. Big W's on the chat. But as I said, the goal for today is to hit 5.3k. So I think we can reach that easily today. Are there earthquakes in Japan? Of course. Always. Like nowadays I'm used to it. Like anything below 4 or 5 magnitude is like normal for me. It's strange, but it is normal nowadays, I would say. Of course, it's a little bit sometimes it scares you a little bit, but this is Japan, I guess. This is why patience is important. Look at that flip bearish. This is exactly what I was talking about 2 minutes ago. Oh, this is the week that I wanted to see to the buyers. Interesting. But I'm not convinced yet. Yeah, exactly, Dan. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Nice, fam. We're almost at 120 likes. So smash that thumbs up. Let's reach 150. Okay, now this is the kind of week that I wanted to see on this candle. Now it gives us on this one. First time here, what's your name? My name is Ryu. Welcome to the stream, Maria. Welcome. Ryu, it's pronounced R-Y-U. Or you can call me JJ, that's my nickname. Either way is fine. I trade with volume profile, higher time frame supply and demand, and order flow. And I'm live here on a daily basis, Monday through Friday, starting at 8 p.m. New York time. And when we end the stream, well, it depends. Sometimes it's 2 hours, sometimes it's 4 hours. It really depends on the market condition. Okay, 25 seconds. I want to see the 15-minute making a nasty bottom wick towards here and then flipping bullish. That's what I want to see if I want to go long here. Oh, point of control shift higher. Huh. Last minute. Interesting. Interesting, but also contradicting to what I want to see. Very contradicting. I don't like to see this. I like to see the candle closing above point of control if I want to be long here. That is not something I want to see. Last minute flipping. Unless it just finds support here and then flip bullish anyways. Please stop spamming. I will answer your question, bro. There's many comments. So if you spam one more time, I will time you out. I trade with volume profile, higher time frame, supply and demand, and order flow, bro. Order flow is not a strategy. I use order flow as a confluence. What up, Gustavo? What up, what up? Look at that, 135 likes. You guys are on fire today. What is happening? Everybody's energetic today. Close to 150, so smash that thumbs up, man. This is a 50-50%. Looks like a good trade, but a bull trap. Exactly, that's why I said I don't like to see this last minute point of control flip. If this would have been around here or anything below this candle, I would have been much more comfortable to take a long here. VWAP test, yeah, potentially. VWAP retest, this sellers, trapped sellers retest. But I don't want to be in too early. This is why I always make my decisions on time. I have a pre-trade plan, but I never marry my bias, you know? I trade with what I see. I react to what market shows me. You're never gonna see me saying, oh, it's gonna go for sure to this level. It's gonna go for sure to 46.60. Brother, I have balls and none of them are crystal. So I can't tell you where the price is gonna go. What's up, Levi? Welcome to the stream. Can you show where the POC shifted? Bro, I've been showing the whole last 10 minutes. This one, this yellow box here. That's the point of control of every candle. Never marry your bias. That should be a t-shirt. The best t-shirt is gonna be the candle pull emoji. I'm gonna make a t-shirt with this one, just watch. Where can I get the order flow volume profile? There's many brokers out there, bro. Just do a quick research about the order flow platforms. There's many. So Bookmap, deepcharts, Exo, Quantum, Tradeaway, Ninja Trader. There's many out there. Or a t-shirt with I told you. With the I told you, and also the guy on the bamboo stick or the stick that I showed yesterday. Yeah, for sure, Drew. That's why I don't want to be too aggressive. That's basically my plan, as I said in the beginning. This was looking good, but now it shifted more towards the bearish. So that's why I'm going to wait for the 4-hour closure in 25 minutes. Initially, I wanted to take it, but again, that's why I said not in yet. And I was like, okay, if I see enough confirmation, I'm getting in. If not, then I don't take it, bro. That will be interesting how the 4-hour will close. As I said, if the 4-hour close below current week value low and Sunday open, I'm willing to take a short, at least towards that gap fill or this previous daily low. Multiple scenarios I mentioned. Wish I had this set up 2 weeks. Was up 4k, down 3k, coming back though. Awesome. If you're coming back, then that's what matters, bro. Just don't be greedy. Yeah, Jenna, I'm here basically every day, Monday through Friday on Asia session. We've made 125 already. That's amazing, bro. What's up, Busang? Welcome to the stream, my friend. If you're new here, feel free to drop a chat. Just let me know if you're new here. Say what's up. Don't be shy also to ask questions if you're new here. Just no need to spam because we do not allow spammers here. So basically, I think now that we are getting closer to 4-hour closure, I want to mark out the zones. So basically sell zone for me, anything below Sunday open. And if it flips bullish, I'm looking for long above current value low still. McClama, I used to, but I don't associate with him anymore because of the things that he's done. So I don't associate with people who basically abandons everybody. This guy said trade incoming. Yeah, it was incoming, bro. And your message actually shows how or what kind of person are you. You're just looking for signals. So you are late and you expect for a trade. I explained already everything in this trade, so be here on time, bro. What the fuck do you think this is? A one-on-one signal group? Or one-on-one signal stream? Like, I was waiting for a trade but didn't get the full confirmation. So now we're waiting for more. What up, Friday? What up, Big Matt? Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. New from South Sudan. Welcome, Mike. Welcome, my friend. What's up, Tal Star? Great to have you guys here. Glad I found your channel, hoping to recover several bear candles slowly with patience. Yeah, we all go through a period of drawdown. Even I go through a period of drawdown. It's completely normal as a trader. It's just how you bounce back, you know. Are you gonna be revenge trading your whole way to try to make it back, or you're gonna just freaking lock in and be patient, take only good looking setups or good looking overall trades? And if you lock in, you can easily make it all back. Not like some of the guys that are only here. Bro, you said trading coming. Where is the trade, my boy? Ah, bro. Go sit on a bamboo or something. Long week at a weekly time frame? Yeah, for sure. That's why I have Sunday open here, because if it does close below, that will flip the weekly candle as well. I'm new to your channel and I liked it how you really break it all down. Made $900 on that short yesterday on gold. That's amazing, Michael. That's amazing, my friend. Where's the stick? Yeah, that is actually one of the scenarios I'm looking at, Jay. Potentially, as you said, filling that gap to continuation to the upside. Or if it closed below previous day point of control, I'm willing to take a short. You trade silver? Yes, but not as frequent as gold. One of my biggest trade came from silver. My scalp trade, which ended up being a swing trade. 40R trade. It's a trade that's probably gonna happen once a year, once every 2 years or something. But that shit was nasty. But I do trade silver as well. You need to make that on a t-shirt. Go sit on a bamboo. Oh man, you guys are funny. Pip says, hi JJ, I'm new to the stream from London. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. Glad to have you guys here. In this stream, since there's a lot of new people, I'm just gonna be straightforward. In this stream, it's not gonna be like other streams. I'm not gonna take trades just to take trades, to show it to you guys that I do take a trade just to satisfy some people. If I see a good looking setup, I'm gonna take it, and if I don't see it, I'm not gonna take it. So here you're gonna learn patience, you know. You're gonna learn that when the right setup comes, you're gonna take action. So you're never gonna see me just taking trades just to show that I take a trade. In 5-minute gold already filled the gap. Did it? I don't think so. The gap is down here. The gap is around 46.01 to 45.95 basically. What's up, Shivam from India? Welcome, my friend. Welcome. That drop. You see, being patient saved me from an unnecessary loss from there. That's why I said initially was looking good with that rejection. Gave the initial thought process and tried to push up. I'm like, I don't like it. It's starting to look like more like a trap. I'll just wait for the 15-minute closure. Was looking good. Last minute point of control shifted. I'm like, yep. Not ready to push up yet. Close at 8K. That's amazing, bro. Good morning, Mohammed. Nice, fam. Look at the likes. Already at 157, fam. Let's see if we can hit 200 likes before the hourly closure in 14 minutes. So smash that thumbs up, fam. But yesterday, man, we absolutely crushed it inside the VIP, man. Let me tell you. Look at all them wins, bro. Look at all them wins. Crazy wins yesterday. As usual, we started with the news and gave a macro quick overview as well. I made an 8-minute video or 9-minute video, something like that, about explaining the dollar, Nasdaq, and gold, and we ended up sharing to you guys as well on the free channel. And those who paid attention cut this gold short on London session as well. And man, this trade of course was a little bit slow to play out because it's London session, so expected, but went very nice to the direction. As you can see, I took this trade on my Vantage account as well. Absolutely beautiful of a trade. Took some profit, TP1 here, TP2 here, and ended up closing everything on this pullback. So good trade over there. And New York pre-trade plan as well, was looking for that Sunday open and previous daily low to be swept, an aggressive sweep basically. And that's basically what happened, man. Look at that aggressive 4-hour boom. That was around news as well, I believe. Took out the low, flipped bullish, and man, what a beautiful trade. So everything is in a sequence, it's not random. We share everything from basically top down, and we do everything every day basically the same way. And those who pay attention always get rewarded. But gold was absolutely paying off yesterday, that's for sure. On your fib level, how do you do? Yeah, let me show it to you. So for those who want to use the stop loss and TP on the fib, take a screenshot of my levels here. So 0 is gonna be your stop loss, your 1 is gonna be your entry, 1.5 is gonna be 0.5 hour basically, 2 is gonna be 1 hour, and 3 is gonna be 2 hour, and so on. And you can save it as a template here. L63 says, hi JJ, I'm new here and I'm from the US. Tried creating a Vantage market, but it looks like it was banned. Any suggestion? Sure, my friend. As Gavin's already answered you, we have other options as well to get inside the VIP, not just from Vantage. So just DM our support. The link they dropped in the chat for you. So they will help you out for sure, my friend. Good morning, Harmonic. Good morning, Ega. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Because if the 4-hour closes like this below Sunday open, could be a 50-minute entry here. Double wick play. That's what I'm looking for. Something like that. Would I take it before the 4-hour closure? Good question. It's a little bit, I'm a little bit on the fence on that because it could flip easily, but seems like it wants to drop. It already tapped to that point of control too. Yeah, looking very juicy. The only problem is if the 4-hour opens up with a lot of volatility and take out all these highs and take your stop loss too before dropping. But I see a bearish divergence, so it could drop from here. So maybe I'll enter before the 4-hour and target this gap fill or a little bit below the previous day point of control. So I'm not in yet, but I'm thinking to enter before the 4-hour. Not gonna lie. With that bearish divergence, that's like the confirmation for me. Damn, I was just setting my sell limit or sell stop. I like that bearish divergence. I think if it wants to drop, it will drop now. Yeah, look at that. But the delta is positive. Exactly, that's why I said bearish divergence. More sellers are getting in control. I've seen this so many times. We're gonna have a nasty drop from here. Just watch. Just watch. Literally boom. Or at least a drop till here. Oh man, look at that drop. Yeah, look at the seller stepping in too. Oh. Once again, I was 2 seconds away from setting my sell stop to get in. Same freaking story as yesterday, man. But yeah, let's see. I'm gonna stick to my plan. Woo, there we go. Look at that. Told you guys. Could you tell me the large bubble setting? Sure, bro. I use 20 to 30 basically for GC, and for micro 50 to 100, depends. I'll wait a little bit. Maybe I'll go with the sell limit at the top here for the new 4-hour. Let's see. I told you. What do you mean I told you? Do you want to see the real again? Do you want to see the real? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Is this you? Is this you? This is basically the people that always say I told you, I told you. They think they have a crystal ball. This you on your free time, bro. This is basically your hobby. Oh man. Where can I donate for a coffee or Red Bull? Well, if you guys enjoy what we do and basically are finding value at what we do here, one way to support us is to boost the free channel that we have here. So you basically click on boost and we can boost the channel here, and then all the G's that have been give me a moment, all the G's that has been boosting the channel are here, and we're gonna see who's the real G. Only the real G is gonna boost the channel here. That's one way to support us. Let's see, depending on disclosure, I might go for the sell limit. So something like this. A little bit aggressive. Something like this, a sell limit at the top. Around that 5-minute candle. Around here. Stops above the high and target that. Maybe. Depends on the closure. What's up, Benjamin? I put this one here. What's up, Judy? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Great to have you guys here. Nice, 170 likes, close to 200, fam. How can you get my teachings? You can join the free Telegram, and if you want to join to the VIP and watch our educational series video and learn how to trade like me and other syndicate traders inside the VIP, click on the pinned message here and DM the support to access the VIP. And we have a full educational series video here, and more videos will be released soon. So we have a video about the volume profile, supply and demand, correlations, COT data for the higher time frame analysis, seasonality, and open interest, which is one of my favorites, and execution and risk management. So basically our entry models. And look at that, someone is already printing, Yusuf. Nice one. Depending on the 4-hour closure, if the point of control doesn't shift. Oh, it already shifted. I was waiting for a point of control which was here. Close like that, 4-hour nasty top wick, and then enter again. I don't think we're gonna have that, but let's see. If you wanna be even more aggressive, you can literally put a limit sell at the Sunday open at 46.09. But again, manage your own trades. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. And if you ask buy or sell, are you in a trade, are you in a short, are you gonna buy, I don't answer the questions. If you want a signal, hard to tell you, I'm not your guy. What is the bias for today? The bias is to wait for now. See what's the 4 hours gonna do. I wanted to enter there, but I don't know. A little bit behind the fence with that. Yeah, volume definitely kicking in right now. It could go for this point of control at the top. So basically the Sunday open. That was a 4-hour looking. I do expect a tap and then drop from there. Maybe I'll enter. I just don't like how sellers are at the bottom here, everything. Maybe I'll enter on the flip if that happens, if it taps there. Come on, tap to the Sunday open, because I know you want to. I want to enter on the flip. If it flips bearish. I want to see that flip bearish. I'll see something like this if it flips bearish, right? If it doesn't give the follow through now or don't even flip bearish, then I'll wait. That's why we wait for confirmation, boys. Could be a trap, yeah, possibly. That's why I didn't want to enter with a limit here, because of course that would be nice, like would have been a nice entry, but you never know. This one could literally just go to the moon from here. That's why I know if this one actually wants to drop, flipping bearish here, going way lower to clean all of these levels, then I know that I won't enter. So that's why I haven't got in yet. I already know so many people, as soon as they saw this, me looking at short, they probably press sell like crazy here. I know some of you guys watching behind the screen are like that. I know it. Ooh, look at that. Yesterday New York session was tricky, especially before a bunch of us got trapped on sell. Did we got trapped on sell? Cause I didn't. Did we? I took that short on London, took my profit, I was happy, and a long on New York, and took profit. So personally, I didn't get trapped. It wasn't, of course, the cleanest session, but it wasn't that bad. Like, I was looking at that Sunday open level for a long time. In Q. Okay. Now it makes sense. I was like, what do you mean? Gold was quite clean. Let me check NQ. I haven't checked NQ. Oof. Okay, fill the opening gap on NQ. Interesting. Swing level. Yeah, we don't have any volume there, so it's hard to say it's a swing level. It did fill the opening gap, so that's interesting on NQ. Wow, look at that current weekly value area low rejection already. Ah, 4 hour just came out of undervaluation too. Four-hour valuations, guys. If you guys have the valuation scanner, you know the 4-hour valuation and the 1 hour is a freaking cheat code, man. Especially now we're in this uptrend. I think we're gonna have a nice push up, but I would have loved to see that opening gap to get filled first. If that opening gap gets filled and gives me an entry from the previous day point of control, and I have a good entry, not gonna lie, I'm willing to hold this trade. So something like this, let's say, I'm willing to hold this trade for way more than 2 hours. So at least towards that high or towards that 3 monthly resistance. Gonna say something for liquidity sweep? Sure, bro. Whatever you wanna say, feel free. Damn. Buyers are getting in crazy again. See, if I would have entered with that limit order, I would have been cooked by now. I would have been cooked. That would have been the most stupid stop loss ever. It did reclaim the VWAP again, so do you pay attention to the DXY index? Yes, I do. But lately the correlation has been so off that I don't look at it all the time. That's the reason I'm patiently waiting. Yeah, exactly, Busang. Exactly. It's a little bit undecided yet for me. Awesome, Miha. Awesome. I'm gonna be interested in this 15-minute closure in about 4 minutes. Let me know in the chat, have you guys taken any trades today? If yes, how many? Was it a win? Was it a loss? Break even? Let me know, let me know. I haven't taken any trade today, man. It's been patiently waiting. In this 4-hour candle closed inside the Monday low range. Please no. Let's see, my friend. Let's see this. 2 wins, a small loss. Non-loss was Russian waiting in the stream. Yeah, rushing is not a good thing, man. Like, we've all been there. That's called FOMO. Fear of missing out. Not yet. It keeps running. We could target weekly high, maybe. Berg, welcome to the stream, my friend. You entered long at 46.02. Wow, right at the bottom. Awesome, bro. 5 trades. I would assume a scalper. Nice one. One stop loss. It's just one stop loss. Let's see. With a one good trade, you can make it all back, my friend. 4 trades, 1 loss, 3 wins. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Andrew, welcome to the stream. 820 pips in one trade. 820 pips. 820 pips or 82 pips? Because 820 pips is this. Unfortunately rushed. Yeah. No need to rush, guys. This week has been a great example of no need to rush. Good setup will form, and if that good setup doesn't form, cool, no trade, bro. Like, you don't need to take trade every day. One trade, one win, account locked. That's good. I used to do that a lot, like 1 or 2 trade. If I was win, out. He is holding from last year. Oh. Yeah, guys. Yeah, because I know a lot of you guys, as soon as you guys see, oh, I'm looking for shorts, you guys already like rush. If you want to take the same trade as me, right? I'm just saying, if you use a different strategy, that's fine. Because I know there's a lot of people, as soon as I say I'm looking for short, I put this one, they already enter, so they don't care. That's why I always say, manage your own trade. If you want to take it, that's fine. If that's inside your risk parameter, then take it. I've seen gold doing this behavior many times. It tries to go for a gap fill, fills a little bit, boom, reverse. For loss and win, my friend, you just change the color, bro. Change the color here for 1. And for 0, you just put no color. If not, it's just gonna be another line down here. So for 0, you put 0 opacity. For 1, you put whatever color you want for your stop loss. It could be blue, it could be, I don't know, green, whatever. Yellow. And for the other tools, whatever color you want for your TP. I put this light gray kind of color here. I don't like to put in other colors. But you know what this means? We trust when we short, when you short, you're shorting. It's good and not good, because like that one I didn't got in because I was waiting for, so I was looking for short, but I didn't enter because I was waiting for that extra confirmation, which I always do. Does that mean that I might miss out on a crazy move after if it wants to drop? Sure, but also it means that I can avoid stop losses like this, you know? So over time, it's gonna be more beneficial, at least for me. It's bounced from previous day low volume note. Did it? Let me check. Yeah. I think that's also the 4-hour resistance now that it's basically as it used to be a support. If you mark this level out on the 4-hour, you see how it was using it as a support many times, broke below, and now using it as a resistance. So if you support resistance, this could be a good one. So look at that nasty pullback right now. What a nasty rejection. I started the trade from over Asia yesterday and closed New York. It was fun not to shoot chart. Awesome, bro. Drew says, hey Ryu, had to rewind the stream as finished work late. Wanted to your full top down. Lazy, bro. That's what dedication looks like. Yeah, Kasim. You can look for it. I've seen this many times on gold, especially with the weekly open. Like for example, we have a war news or something. Not always, of course. I'm not saying this is happening always, but a lot of the time gold does this nasty kind of fake out of a gap fill. And of course, a lot of people are like, "Oh, I'm gonna short to fill that gap." True, sometimes I do that as well, but you know, gold is toxic sometimes. So it doesn't want to fill the gap all the time. Whenever it feels like it. Two trades, both losses, was not paying attention. This is what this, bro, happens. It happens. my first day here, and I'll be here from now on. That's amazing, Wally. That's amazing, my friend. It's great to hear. I'm gonna be here every day anyways, Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. New York is when I start. So looking forward to see you here many days, my friend. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell as well, because all the streams that we do are scheduled beforehand, so you guys won't miss out when we go live. You as well, awesome Jude. Amazing, my friend. Nice one. We are 15 likes away from 200, huh? Smash that thumbs up. Amazing, Wally. Amazing, my friend. Yeah, let's see. As I said, I was looking for a buy, anything above here, but with that resistance, I'm a little bit behind the fence on that. And also for the new people that are in here, these buy or sell zones are for more clarity for the guys watching to understand what I'm looking at, right? I never enter as soon as I hit my buy or sell zone, you know? I wait for the confirmations I look for, I wait for our entry model to form, I wait for the valuation scanner to see if it aligns with my bias of that trade. I look at the order flow. Like you see, it saved me from an unnecessary loss on a long here, saved me from an unnecessary short here that I was looking for if I was just going based on the key levels. So again, just to clarify, order flow is not a strategy, order flow is a tool. So order flow can be used with any strategy for confirmation, right? Regardless if you trade ICT, SMC, volume profile, orb, whatever. Order flow is a tool, it's not a strategy. So a lot of people mistaken this. Oh, I want to trade order flow. Yeah, but do you have already an edge or something? Oh, no. I'm like, bro, so how do you want to trade order flow? You're gonna see green bubble and buy. You're gonna see red bubble and sell. You're gonna just get crushed. You know? It's not how it works. What has been your longest losing streak, bro, and how did you handle it? That's a good question, Drew. That's a very good question. I think my biggest losing streak was, I don't remember exactly if it was 2 or 3 weeks. I don't remember, but it was last year, not this year. Like, I had a really bad month overall. Because when you start, I think some of you guys can relate to this. When you start losing after maybe 2-3 days, sometimes the trade is going well, maybe it just gives you pullback, but then you ended up closing this, right? You just end up closing the trade because it's just pulling back. You don't want to lose instead of just letting the trade play out, you know? And I've been there, trust me, I've been there multiple times this year as well, last month as well. So sometimes I manage my trades poorly, you know? But then you have to kind of zoom out a little bit, see how did your losing streak happen, you know? Sometimes you went on a losing streak for 2 days, but all the days after that, your trades were valid, your setup was valid, but you managed your trades poorly, and you just were in that mindset, oh, I lost, I want to make everything back, you know? So I think the best thing you can do is just see where your biggest losing streak comes from and when and for how long, and then look at your trades. You're like, oh, maybe these 2 days, yes, my trades were bad, and then after that you're like, oh, the trade wasn't that bad, it's just I was looking at the trade wrong, you know? So like nowadays when I go on a losing streak, it's maximum like 2-3 days max, right? Before it used to be 1 week, 2 weeks, sometimes a month in a losing streak, right? So I've realized this as well, like sometimes when you lose 2-3 days in a row, the fourth day could be like a very good day, but then you end up losing because you are still in that mindset of, oh, I've been losing for so long, I just need to make it back, or oh, it's gonna be another pullback and I'm gonna take a loss, so I'm gonna close the trade early, you know. So that's how you should get like buy from that losing streak. Because there's no way, bro, you're gonna go through losing period regardless if you are a profitable trader or not, you know. Every strategy gonna have their losing days, you know. That's why I don't really care if I lose, because if it aligns with my trade plan that I had, cool, then I'll review my journal. If that trade was shit and I took it like shit, then I'm like, okay, it's not that the trade was bad, then maybe I wasn't thinking right, you know. So let me know if that made sense. But can't you create a strategy from Orderflow? Yes, exactly, you can. But again, it's not gonna be strategy. You're gonna create strategy based on, you're still gonna have the candlesticks, right? You still can maybe take a trade if you see absorbed sellers or buyers, sure. But a lot of people think they're gonna get into the order flow, they're gonna see red bubble, they're gonna sell. They're gonna see a green bubble, they're gonna buy. I'm talking about majority of the people. I'm not talking about the people that trade only based on the order flow. Sure, you can still use the volume profile here, like even on TradeAway you can use volume profile, maybe go for the swing level, the fixed level. Sure, you can still trade with volume profile and all, but I'm just saying in general. People think they are unprofitable and they're gonna get the order flow and magically they're gonna turn into a profitable trader. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. If you can't be profitable just with the candlesticks, it's gonna be hard for you to be profitable just by the order flow. I've been losing my trade since last week. Then my question would be, do you journal your trades or not? Because if you don't, I suggest you to do. Then you're gonna have a better understanding where are you making a mistake, or when. When is very important as well. So what are the majority of your losses coming from? Is it London session? Is it Asia? Is it New York? Like for me personally, London is my least profitable session, but Asia and New York are my most profitable session. So I know either if I want to trade London, either I lower my risk or just avoid it, you know. Last year I had massive losing streak. I got whipped for about 2.5 weeks. So what I did, I took time off, went on a vacation, visit some friends. When I got back, those losses was nothing. Yeah, bro, I've been there too. Been there too as well. Did the same thing. So just either I suggest people to just have some time to relax, or I don't know, do something that is related to your hobby, right? Like for example, I like cars, I drift, so whenever I feel like I need some time off, I do whatever car related, you know. Either I go to the car meets, I just go for a drive, or go for a drifting event or something, you know. Maybe you like video games, maybe you like playing sports, do that, whatever. Because life is not just about trading, bro. Life is not about just trading. Yeah, indeed, we cannot break that resistance. That's for sure. Is drifting common in Japan? I would say so. I would say so. But nowadays it's getting less. Like, people who are doing it are doing it. But new generation nowadays, they all care about some electric vehicles. And also this kind of like old sports cars are getting more expensive, so it's getting harder to maintain as well. How can I add the VWAP indicator? You just search VWAP in the indicators, bro. There you go, volume weighted average price, and I use the default setting. And by the way, I had the weekly VWAP, which is aligning with that current weekly point of control. So I wouldn't be surprised if it goes there and then see some sort of a rejection as well. Oh yeah, for sure. As a beginner trader or a new trader, you definitely all you think about is the charts. I'm just saying, in general, like after a year or two, you're not gonna wanna just think about charts. You're gonna want some time off sometimes. For me, it's just the weekends. The weekends, I don't think about charts. I don't look at the charts. I don't care about charts. I don't even care what happens. Alright, take care, bro. See you tomorrow, yes. Have you met Tsuchiya-san? I have seen him in one of the events that I've been, but didn't have opportunity to talk to him or take a picture. But I've seen him in person, yes. Are you from Brazil? Yes, I am half Brazilian. I am Brazilian, Japanese, and Iranian. Random ass mix. I would assume you're Brazilian too, based on your username as well, my friend. Thank you, bro. I mean, my English is not that good, I would assume, because English is my third language, so Farsi and Portuguese are my, you could say, native language. Then I learned English, and then after that Japanese, which is hard as fuck. Like, I can speak fluently, easily English, Portuguese, Farsi, but Japanese, nah. I can speak enough to get by, but I am not fluent. Yeah, for sure I can speak Português. Consigo falar português também, porque eu sou brasileiro. How tall are you? I'm 185 centimeters, so about 6 feet. So the only tall person in family. All my dad's side and my mom's side, everybody's short. Obrigado. No, I don't speak Hindi, bro. That's a tall 16-year-old. If I wasn't tall, seriously, I could get like the high school discount everywhere. Seriously. Because I'm 25, but I look 16 and I sound 16 as well. Neva, welcome to the stream. So it's funny. It's funny. I'm used to it now, but everywhere I go, wow, you look so young. Why you look so young? I'm like, what the fuck do you want me to do? This is my face, bro. Do I tell you how ugly do you look? No. Then move on. When you're ready, you gotta get introduced to the NIST. Ah, thank you, bro. I'm already good. Good thing my girl doesn't watch the stream. How long have you been trading? A little over 3.5 years. A little bit over that. How old are you? You have a baby face? Yeah, I have a baby face. So what do you want me to do? I wanted to roast you, but I'm gonna be quiet. I wanted to roast you real bad, but I'm gonna be quiet. Yeah, I understand some of you guys still watch him, but if I can ask you guys please not to mention his name, because I don't associate with him after what he did to his last community, so I do not associate with him. So if you actually enjoy watching my stream, let's keep it not about him. But I appreciate your message, my friend. Oh, finally it looks like it wants to break out. Some buyers are stepping in, but again, like, I mean, look at this shit. A lot of sellers were stepping in on this 15-minute candle. Out of nowhere, buyers are like, nope, we're gonna turn this shit around. So either way, I wouldn't catch this move because there's no clean entry. Like, if it goes, it goes. I don't care. If it goes, cool, bro. I'll wait for the correct point of control. This could be a potential sell zone if it gets rejected. Could be a buy zone if it closes above it, right? So no need to be impatient. No. I appreciate your message, Papazi. I really appreciate you. I understand in what point you wanted to come across with. I'm just saying in general. So I really appreciate you. You are a G, my friend. You're always here, so I'm not seeing that as a bad thing. I'm actually seeing that as a good thing that you are saying that. That's a really good feedback, you know? No, bro, I haven't seen any good entry, man. Like, if I don't see potential good trade, I'm not gonna take it. Like, this is the problem with a lot of you guys. You guys are so impatient, so desperate to take a trade. Like, if you don't take a trade, you're gonna die or something. No, bro. We still have London session. We still have New York session. Asia session is not done yet. There could be a good opportunity here. So I don't see why some of you guys are so desperate for a trade. Like, that's the problem, bro. That's the problem. And trust me, I've been there. That was one of my issues. I wanted to trade every day. I still trade every day, but if I don't see good setup, I'm not gonna take it. I'm not like how I used to be last year, like desperate for a trade. I'm gonna time you out, bro. This is some stupid, retarded comments. You're out. Not gonna lie, patience has been my downfall. So you mean you've been overly patient, is what you're saying, Joe? Oh, sorry, JLo? Or you're saying you are not patient and that has been your downfall? Let me know which one you mean. I just said don't mention his name and your stupid ass is mentioning about his name. I'm gonna time you out too. I wasn't patient until watching your... Ah, okay, so in that sense, yeah. Yeah, same. I had a very long way to get used to be patient, you know? Like, I used to be very impatient too, so you know, I had to get wrecked so many times to learn this in a hard way. Please can you explain again, because it's not a good entry, then we can learn better. So sure, Giovanni. Like, there's no clean entry model here, that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of people see this one bullish candle on 5 minutes. Oh, we're gonna see a breakout, bro. Like, it was just ranging the whole time here. So how do you know if we're gonna break out on this candle, because no clean entry model, unless you have another key level there, then that's fine, bro. Like, I would much prefer to see a proper pullback, rejection, continuation, or to the upside, or just come down all the way below Sunday open for taking a trade, you know? Like, look at the price action itself. It's struggling to go either upside or to the downside, so there's not a lot of movement going on here, if that makes sense. Sup, Chaitani? Welcome. You entered at a doji minute, 50-minute time frame. This one? That's good. Adam says, being on the stream has taught me so much freaking patience. It's unreal. I was addicted to clicking that button, so now I'm addicted to watching the beautiful chart and waiting for the perfect entry. Really good feedback, bro. I agreed. I feel like I get to the market for no reason but just to trade. Yeah, I've been there too, big. I've been there too, Wally. I've been there too. Like, I would come to the chart. Oh, this look good. Buy. That boom, get wrecked. You know. Drew says, protecting your capital and not taking a trade is also a win sometimes. Yeah, if market is not good based on how you trade, it's good to sit on cash like today. Yes, some of you guys took the short, some of you guys took the long. Cool. It doesn't align with my trading style and trading entries. It aligns because I was looking at both reversals, but didn't give me clean entry, so I'm not gonna take it. And I don't trade to satisfy all of you guys. Just to take a trade. Oh, I need to take a trade to show to everybody so they can take a trade with me. And they think that, oh, he's good. No, bro, I'm gonna trade the way I trade. If you don't like my trading and you think you need to see trade, then start doing live trading, bro. A lot of people have this ego of, oh, I know this is gonna happen. Oh, I know this is gonna push up. Oh, this is gonna go down to this level. Cool, bro. Then why are you not live trading then? Why don't you have the balls to live stream then? You know? Yeah, Giovanni, either wait for that current week value or higher current week point of control, because I want to see how it will react. Like this price action here, this is choppy. I'm not gonna trade there. It could push up from here if you want to take the trade based on the, for example, support resistance level here. That's fine with me too if you want to take it. That actually could play out, but I mean, look at this trap buyers at the top right now. Right here, it has to definitely close below, sorry, above this level for the continuation. So basically this 5-minute high, it has to close above for the continuation. Looks like it set the 4-hour high. Did it? Oh, you're right. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, you're right. I was waiting for that. For the 627. But the 4-hour just came out of the undervaluation. So if this actually is going to close like this, let's say not now, I'm talking about in the next couple hours, right? If this candle closes like this, I think we're gonna see the momentum. Like the next 4-hour make the bottom wick and then continuation. Because the 4-hour undervaluation and overvaluations are just very nice. But again, I would have loved to see that gap getting filled before me taking a long here. In that case, as I said, I would have holded my trade towards those highs. Easily. That's amazing, Wally. That's amazing. That's why I said before as well. I always try to provide as much value as I can, and the trades are bonuses, you know. Taking a trade, everybody can take it, you know. Regardless of the strategy, anybody can take trades. But how you filter out the good and bad trades is where a lot of people struggle. Nice, fam. We reached 207 likes. Smash that thumbs up, fam. And we are at 5,227 subs, man. Would be really nice if we can get to 5.3k today. Basically, we are all tests. We are learning patience. Yeah, bro, I'm literally showing to you guys the real side of trading, you know? You go to the other streams, either they're just taking some random trades or they're just shouting everywhere. Like, oh, they're just shouting, being emotional, taking some random trades. Like, I'm showing the real side of trading, bro. When I lose, I'm saying I'm losing, bro. When I'm winning, you know? And I'm always trying to just explain to you guys my side of market that I see, the way I see it, you know. And if you learn something from that, that's cool. And if you don't, that's cool too. I'm just showing the way I look at the market. They might be shouting because of the bamboo stick. The bamboo stick reel is always gonna be funny, bro. Not gonna lie. Morning, Gaurav. Morning, bro. Yeah, we are running to current week PC, but let's see. Let's see if we can flip bullish. Drew says, I've been in the VIP for about a week now and I'm already up 30%. That is crazy, bro. 30% is crazy. Well done, bro. Well done. Then to fly down and take a popcorn. It's gonna be a good movie. Let's see, man, because if it does close above current week POC, it's gonna be above this weekly VWAP. So this purple line is the weekly VWAP, not the session VWAP that I usually use. And you can see that we had that breakout, kinda breakout yesterday, as it was hovering around it for the whole week. And so either this is going to be the retest for the downside continuation, or this is gonna turn into a push to the upside. No. So I'm being patient. So this could be basically, this is what I'm looking for. Again, if you're new here, I'm not gonna enter it as soon as it tap my sell zone. I'm just putting this so you guys can understand what I'm looking at. Maybe you just joined or something, because if you join like at the beginning of the stream, that's when I give my full analysis, so you guys already know what I'm looking at. Two years? No, bro, I said 3.5 years. I said 3.5 years I've been trading. Jay says the market moves at 300 pips. Why we're still not in a trade? Are you in a trade? You probably are one of those that are trying to catch every single move, bro. I can already feel how desperate you are for a trade, bro. Oh, it's moving up. Let me take a long here. Oh, I'm seeing a bullish fair value gap here. Let me take a buy here. Oh, bearish candle. Let me take a short here. Oh, I need to take a trade today. Oh. That's what you probably sound like, bro. The fuck? I literally explained. If I don't see a clean entry model, I'm not gonna take it, bro. If you want a signal, go to some other fucking stream and beg for them for trades. No wonder why some people are unprofitable, bro. Desperate as shit. Yeah, bro, literally Monday was a perfect example. Like, we literally waited for the trade to form. We were patient enough, and the trade lasted like what? Not even 15 minutes. The whole day range. We had some emotional guy. Oh, why did you take a long? Why did you take a short, Rio? Market moved 300 pips. And then I entered trade. Good trade, bro. I took the same trade too. Ah, bro. Pisses me off. Alright, take care, Coach Johnny. Take care, my friend. Thank you for joining us as always, my friend. Hopefully catch you tomorrow. Alright, it's getting close to current week point of control, man. Let's see. Bro got food for entire week. Where's the weekly VWAP? Almost there too. Yeah, if I want to short here, I definitely need to see exhaustion because buyers are definitely in control so far. And 15 minutes slash 1 hour closure in 4 minutes. So if it does close above current week point of control, I might give it a shot, but I don't like how the 5 is overvalued and 15 is trying to get overvalued too. And 1 hour got overvalued very aggressively. But the weight of the 4 hour is gonna be way heavier. And if the 4 hour decides to flip, man, this is gonna be one nasty top wick. Some sellers are stepping in. And also another thing, if I want to take a short, I would love to see the candle closing below point of control. Because if it does close above this, most likely it's gonna continue to the upside, which would turn into that long continuation that we want to look for. I don't think we're gonna have a pullback, if I'm being honest. Alright, take care, Cobra Kai. Take care, bro. Just woke up and hit TP. Awesome, Busan. Awesome, my friend. Ooh, point of control shifted higher. Interesting. Yeah, depending on the closure, I would much more prefer to look for longs here. Something like this. But the market already moved up so much. So the problem will be if we want to go for the pullback right now. Or maybe if I take this long continuation here, maybe I just go for a 1 hour. So just a quick scalp. I'm not sure if we're gonna have like damn big of a push to the upside. I wanna see a drop right now. I wanna see a pullback to this level here, to then take it long. Might not pull back, who knows? You love scalps. Yeah, I love scalps too sometimes when it makes sense. So holding your buy 200 pips, that's amazing, bro. That's amazing. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see a pullback now. Let me check quickly the current weekly value high. Where that is. That's way high. Really? No pullback, my friend? I'm waiting to see if we can tap to that level before entering. Cause not, this could easily flip and give a nasty bottom wick and easily can stop out. Who's still holding a gold long if you are in a trade? Drop a 1 in the chat, let's see. Nice, nice. This goes for $920. Amazing, Adams. You're killing it, bro. What does this mean when the POC moves higher or lower? It really depends on the context. Like, if I want to see the long continuation here, I want to see the POC moving in the middle or at the top, but the candle closing above it. Because if the most volume like this has been transacted above, that means that they weren't able to push the price higher, right? Until they actually stepped in crazy here. So that's why I didn't took the long here. It was at that resistance. And some people were crying, oh, why didn't you enter? Because, yeah, it played out now, it went up, but majority of the time it doesn't play out like this. So it might be 1 or 2 out of 10 times that it's gonna be like this, but the rest is just gonna be easily avoidable, like this. You see? Point of control moved lower. Point of control moved lower. A lot of sellers at the bottom. What happened? The next candle made that bottom wick to that sellers to push to the upside. So I was expecting the same thing here until the buyer stepped in crazy, right? So people don't see how I avoided 2 unnecessary loss with that long that I was looking for and a short here. And they see this move. They're like, why did you took that long? There's a fucking reason, because I didn't. Like, if it doesn't match my plan, I'm not gonna take it, bro. So I hope that made sense. Like a lot of the times you see, if you want to see the continuation, you don't want to see this. Like this is good for continuation. Candle closed super bullish, a lot of sellers at the bottom. Next candle opened up, bottom wick, boom, straight to the upside. Same thing over and over. That's why I always care what POC, where POC is standing at. That's a good pullback. The problem with taking there that it could do another leg down. I want to see if this one can flip bullish so I can take a trade. If not, then I'll probably just stay out because of the valuation as well. Of course, Snap channel. I'll see if I can find more examples so I can show it to you. It's because sometimes you see the POC here, but like for example during the candle development, POC was lower here, but then it shifted all the way to the upside, you know. I'm gonna take this one, guys. I wanna see if we can get the continuation here. If not, then I'll probably stay out. Look at that, point of control shifted lower. So now if it flips bullish and try to close bullish, that's good for the continuation. That's really good for the continuation. Waiting for a pullback at 630. Alright, bro. That's it. That's a good level too. Long from 4616. Oh, that's great, bro. Got tagged in. Let's see if we can see the continuation here. If not, I'll probably just close the trade. If this one flips bullish, that's not good. It's not gonna give the continuation. With the seller stepping in right now too, most likely we're gonna go for a deeper pullback. Uh, 41 points. Whatever that is. Let me check what was my entry. $41.31. Oh, it's already there. Perfect. Stop loss is at 33.01. A little bit of a wider stop loss. If I don't see the immediate continuation now, I might close the trade. Because at any time it could do a pullback. With a 5-minute overvaluation, 15-minute almost got there. 1 hour is heavily overvalued. But 4 hour doesn't care. 4 hours like, hold my beer. Yeah, this is the pullback that I didn't want to see. Yeah, probably pullback. Yeah, I agree with you. That's why I said I'm gonna manage my trades, and if it does close below, I'm gonna go for a pullback. You're not taking, bro? It's fine, bro. It's fine. If it doesn't align with your plan, don't take it. Maybe you can avoid a loss. Maybe it's gonna be a win. You never know. But it seems like it wants to drop with the seller stepping in right now, so I might close my trade. But I took it on the Vantage too. I don't like this. I wanna see this one flipping bullish. Yeah, I'm getting a feeling we're gonna see a pullback. I might move my stop loss down here, not gonna lie. Yeah, I see a potential pullback coming in. I'm gonna close my trade, guys. I don't like this. If he wanted to go, he would have went already. If it flips bullish, it is what it is. That was like a half loss. Look at the sellers right now. I've seen this pattern sometimes. If it flips bullish, that's good for you guys. I don't want to be involved into this one. It's slowing down too much. So out on this trade. Gonna add this one as well. It can still flip bullish, but I don't want to wait around just to see if it can flip bullish or not. Get all the sellers stepping in right now, unless they get trapped. If they get trapped, that's good. But I'm seeing a bullish divergence right now, so maybe you guys can be good. Yeah, this bullish divergence just came in. If not, I would have folded the trades. Oh, the divergence came right after I closed my trade. I think we're gonna see a push to the upside. Maybe I'll enter again at the flip, but I don't think it's gonna be worth it. Yeah, that too. We are too much up, but I usually don't care if we are too much up as long as I see the follow through. And in this case, it closed very nice. It gave a really nice tap into the point of control. But it's just, if he wanted to go, he would have went already. So if you want to hold this, that's up to you. Personally, I don't want to. I closed around, what is that? 0.2 hour loss? Something like that. So that was like about 17, 15 pips. I think I made a good decision. I would have managed my trade anyways like this if I don't see the follow through, regardless if gold pushed up or not. Yeah, I think we're gonna go for the pullback. I mean, it's not bad trade, but it's not in line with my rules. I really wish you got this. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, I don't expect the people take everything with me, you know, if it doesn't align with yours. Why take it, you know? The same way that I might go in a trade that some people might be against it. I'm like, it's cool, bro. I'm gonna take my trade. The same way that I'm looked for a continuation here, and then you said it doesn't align with my plan. I'm like, cool, bro. It's completely fine. Most likely it's just gonna be the ranging. It's holding very well from that VWAP though, from that weekly VWAP. Very, very well. Go back to 46.31, you think? Potentially. Is that the swing also? Ooh, 46.32. Might be interesting. But still holding very nice from that level. Very nice. So if some buyers step in again, this could be a very nice entry from the flip, but I haven't seen that buyers getting in again. There we go. Seller stepping in. I'm gonna time your stupid ass out, bro. Yeah, I agree with you. If it closes below current weak point of control, I think the selling momentum could be there, and I will take a short there. This is why I manage my trades, you see? It could bounce from here, it could push up, who knows, but I think I made a good decision. If it goes, it goes. Unless the sellers are gonna get trapped, which would be very interesting if it flips bullish. So basically an entry at the high. Something like this. Man, look at that weekly view up. Some buyers finally. But I think sellers are getting more dominant at this point. Ooh, big buyers. Ooh, I might give it a shot at the top. I might give it a shot at the top. Unless these buyers are gonna get trapped again. I like this. I like this. If they get trapped, then this is gonna be a nasty drop from here. Yeah, indeed, buyers are trying to push the price higher, but yeah, I can see that we have a bearish divergence right now, so I think more sellers are gonna get step in right now. Big buyers, but the price isn't moving much. Is that absorption? It's not absorption yet, but I can see a bearish divergence, so I think the sellers are trying to absorb the buyers right now. So if you want to see the continuation, it will go now. It will go now. I already have my limit buy at the top here, or buy stop, sorry, in case it breaks out of it, so I already have something like this ready. Because I think when the momentum kicks in, we're just gonna either straight to the upside, or sellers are gonna get sellers are gonna step in again and wreck all of these buyers. Yeah, based on the divergence, could drop. Based on the divergence, yes, there's a good chance it could drop. Yeah, look at that. We're gonna see a drop in the next 2 minutes probably. Boom. Buyers got wrecked here. Can you tell me what's bearish divergence? Sure. Bearish divergence means, for example, you see how the delta is positive here, so there's a lot of buyers. But when it's bearish divergence, that means a lot of buyers are in that exact moment, but they can't push the price higher, so we call it the bearish divergence. So kind of sellers are getting more in control, the same way we have a bullish divergence. So this red dot is bearish divergence, and when it's blue line or blue dot, it's a bullish divergence. You can clearly see here buyer tried to push the price higher. That's why I closed my trade and I didn't see the follow through. Yep, we're gonna drop. I canceled my order. I think the sellers are gonna take in control now. Yep, we get all these bars. If we didn't have the current week PLC here, I would have taken a long right now. Oh, sorry, I would have taken a short right now. But the question will be, can it hold above the current week point of control? That's gonna be the question. With the 1 hour overvaluation. So many things contradicting. So now either retraces to this level and drop, or it will break above it and continue to the upside. Look at the sellers. If you're a scalper, I think this is a good time to short. Like a quick scalpy to the downside. Only if sellers are able to push the price down here. I think we can easily see a drop towards here. Towards this 4-hour resistance again. Yeah, I think we're gonna drop from here. Depending on this 15-minute closure, maybe I'll give it a shot for shorts. Something like this. I wanna watch how this 15 minutes gonna close in 2 minutes. Because if it does close above this level and these big buyers, it could be the continuation to the upside. There you go. There you go, baby. Yep, clear absorption of the buyers. We're gonna see one nasty drop. The aggressive side of me is telling me to take a short right now, instead of waiting for the 15-minute closure. And the stop loss could easily be above this high here. Wow, I don't think you're gonna wait for us. Something like this, stop above the high. Boom. Yeah, look at all the sellers, man. Holy. I might take it. I might take it. Patience, exactly, bro. Patience. You see, this is why I manage my trades whenever I don't see the follow through, man. It would have been a stop loss. I almost closed at break even, like a couple dollars loss. So managed it super well. Come on, make the top weak, baby. Make the top weak, baby. Come on. I don't see a top weak towards here, bro. Putting a limit order here is a good idea too. If it gives a deeper pullback, which I hope. It's so frustrating, like you know where the price is gonna go, but it doesn't give you good entries. Literally the whole day for me. Literally the whole day. I can see where it's gonna go. I can see where it can reverse, but not giving me a good entry, man. That is so annoying. I'm in 12k profit now. Amazing, Big Matt. Ah, seriously, gold. You're gonna do me dirty like this again today. Buyers are accepting the loss. For sure, for sure. Yeah, more sellers are stepping in. But they tap into this aggressive sellers here, which they got trapped. So the question is how it's gonna behave right now. That's the question. Also, the swing value high we were talking about. Can be looking for buy. I wouldn't buy at the moment, bro. For now, there's a lot of sellers stepping in. We could easily drop more. It's frustrating, but I'll move on. It is what it is, you know. I can't catch them all. But you see how the bias is on point, bro. Like, bias is literally on point. And I'm adapting to the market. If it doesn't show me the follow through, cool. I'll switch and I follow the big moves here. Here I was looking for long, didn't give a good entry. Tried around here, didn't get the follow through. I'm like, okay, we could easily drop if these buyers get trapped. What happened? Boom. No good entry again. Straight up drop from there. It's annoying as hell. Look at that 4 hour, man. Took stop loss on the last trade. It is what it is, bro. That's why I closed it. Like, I can clearly see the buyers are not able to push the price higher and sellers stepping in, building up here. That's why I closed my trade. Like, again, anybody can manage their own trades, but that's why I decided to close my trade. Literally saved my ass from unnecessary loss. Oh, bro, but it's dropping, Rio. Why didn't you take a short, Rio? We're gonna have one of those bamboo sticking guys talking about this shit right now. It's been tough for me today and yesterday. Like, I can clearly see the move, I can clearly see the reversals, but not giving me a good entries. And I'm not chasing the market because I've been there where I saw exactly, like, anticipated exactly what market's gonna do. Ended up being too fast, chasing the trade and getting wrecked right after. So I don't regret losing this short here, but man, would have been nice. That's why I said the aggressive side of me is telling me to take a short. Aggressive side of me was telling me to take a short right now. So I'm glad some of you guys took it. Who took this short here? Drop a 1 in the chat. Let me see. Nice. I'm up 1600. That's great, bro. That's amazing. I took your aggressive side and my aggressive side. That can be dangerous. That can be dangerous. Made $300. Amazing, bro. Amazing. I want to see how it's gonna react when it taps into that 4-hour support resistance again. Need 120 more to pass your EVA. That's amazing, bro. We just had AJ, one of our members yesterday, passing 2 evals. So AJ, if you're here, congrats, brother. Very, very well done. He passed another 250k count. Very, very great. Like, really proud of him. He's been putting in the work as well. He's been super patient, like locked in, and he's been freaking killing it. So yeah, man, like imagine getting all these values on the stream for free. Man, I would have loved to have something like this when I was learning how to trade. Like, I would have give everything to have this kind of stream that I'm doing at the beginning when I was learning. There was nobody doing this shit. There was nobody doing this shit. So if you found some value on today's stream again as well, and I can see a lot of you guys made some good money, and if you're an actual G and you want to support us, one way to support us is to boost our free channel of Telegram, and we will be seeing your name here on the boost. As you can see, so far a lot of G's has been boosting the channel. So if you want to support us, that's one way to do it, my friend. That would have been what, 10-minute trade? So yeah, bias was absolutely correct. It just didn't give me a clean entry. Eva pass. Many thanks to the syndicate entry review. There it goes. That's amazing, Adams. Make sure to drop that screenshot on the winning trades. I'm gonna go through it. That's amazing, bro. Awesome, awesome. I think it tapped to the VWAP as well, almost. I want to see if it can tap to VWAP and trap some sellers and bounce from this resistance as well. Maybe I'll take a trade from there. Out 1800, many thanks. Amazing, bro. 1800. That is crazy. TP smacked. Amazing, JLo. Amazing. Swing POC on 15 minutes. You are right, actually. You are right. Aligning with that VWAP, we could. Amazing, geez, amazing. But I think that's probably it for me. I don't want to risk it too much. We are super close to hitting 5,300 subs as well, so smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. Do your boy a favor, smash that subscribe button. And comment committed if you're gonna be here on tomorrow's stream as well. We're gonna start at 8 PM New York time. As we're speaking, scheduling a stream for tomorrow. There you go. The stream is scheduled for tomorrow. Boom. Done. Amazing, amazing. We have to close the stream with a good music as well, right? I've been adding in some good songs here. The playlist will be available for you guys soon as well. So, if you enjoyed the stream, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, so you don't miss out when we go live. I'm gonna be here tomorrow as well, and 8 PM New York time. Make sure to be here, and don't forget to smash that thumbs up as well before we end the stream. And I will catch you guys tomorrow. So, if you're in the VIP, I will update you guys there. If not, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one, fam. Cheers.